doing? I decided we're gonna do another RNG stream. Why the hell not? I need two more. I need two more Mythicals from Generation 4 for my Shiny Living Dex. And I think it's about time we get them. Yesterday we got Shaman, Darkrai, and Arceus. But today we are going to get the two ocean fairies. Even though they're not actual fairy types. But Manaphy and its little babby, Fione, however you want to say it. Yeah, we're gonna get both of those. Turns out I did actually have a regular Manaphy in my Pokemon Diamond this whole time. It wasn't actually in my Pokemon Ranch. It was just chilling in the box. But this morning I did some shenanigans so that we can not only just have a non-shiny Manaphy, but we can try to go for a shiny one. Which, obviously, for anybody that just wants, like, a quick shiny one, there is, obviously, the one in Brilliant, or in Pokemon Home for finishing the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Pokédex in there. That one is significantly easier. But what I have done is enabled the event, and we are going to try for the egg, and we are going to try to get a shiny egg. So the way that this works, however, is it's a little tricky. I checked literally every single Pokemart in the entire region, and all of them have two trainers in them. So that is really annoying. There's nowhere we can go that has, like, just no noise at all. So I'm gonna have to kind of keep track very cautiously of when the NPCs are moving while I'm doing the coin flips. So that way I can, like, have a rough estimate of how many frames are going to be skipped, when we go to once we actually hit the correct seed. So, let's go ahead and actually open up, all of the Pokefinder stuff that we're gonna need. We want Gen 4 static, and we want Eon Timer as well. Okay. Let's switch over to this page. There we go. So we're going to want to set this to, I think it's like 609 or something for Diamond and Pearl. It's something around there. I'm going to set it to 609. We might end up calibrating a couple times, but 570 is going to be way off. So we definitely want it closer to that. This part we'll leave the same. We always leave this at 14. And then what we need to do now is we'll go to events on that tab, because that's just the generator, but we'll also go here. So there, as you can see, there's two different Manaphies, and there is a reason why. The big reason why is because Manaphy is technically shiny locked, except they were really bad at how they did it, and it didn't actually work right. It is shiny locked on the save file that receives the egg from the gift. So, if I was to hatch this egg here on this save file, it would never be shiny. However, if I was to trade the egg to a different save file, it would actually be shiny there. So, or could, I suppose. And obviously with RNG manipulation, the whole point is that it will 100% be shiny when we send it to the other game. I do have a backup of the save file, before we picked up the egg, with the event loaded and ready to go, so that way if we do somehow are late, if an NPC takes a step or a turn in the exact frame that we go to talk to the delivery man, and messes us up by one, then we do have a backup, so we can just roll back. Otherwise, you would need to get a whole new egg, which is not very easy without doing some very, very cheeky tactics. Obviously we need to shut this off because we need to go for the egg. But, so that is why there are 2 of these here, and that is why we are going to have it set to our platinum save file, because we want to RNG it with platinum's trainer ID and secret ID on diamond, so that way we can trade the egg to platinum. And so that is why there are 2 of these. This is as if you RNG'd it on that direct save file, and the other one that says shiny random is for if you RNG'd it on a separate save file, or if you are like the one you're trading it over to. So now we can go ahead and hit star square and generate, and we'll see shiny frames actually pop up, where if you did this one and hit star square, literally nothing will ever pop up. So that's why there's 2 of those, in case anybody was wondering. But, so, we want to go, timid, 30, 30, and 20, 20, 20. Yeah, this one. This was the one that I was looking at last night. This is the best timid one that we can really get. Well, what's more important? 6 defense IV or 1 special attack IV? Well, and speed. Well, and special defense. Yeah, I think this one is probably still better. This one is actually easier, or earlier as well. This one's 147 is the earliest. This one's 120 is the earliest, so let's just bump that up to 24 to 31, and that way we won't see those other ones. But yeah, so now we're gonna times for seed this one. Set that to 26. Generate. I think, did we do this exact same? Is this the same spread we went for on Darkrai and Shaman? It is! It is the same spread we went for on Darkrai and Shaman. That's kind of funny. But obviously, where this one is in the battle, you can't use any abilities to influence it. Also, I took a shower before the stream, so I finally got a new shirt on. I know you guys can see it in the reflection. I'm wearing a Demon Slayer shirt today instead of a Zoro shirt. Okay, so yeah, we pretty much just need to give this a try. This is going to be really, really sketchy, because let's go ahead and get the for seed window up for you guys. Go. Yeah, this is, I think, the exact same one we went for on those other 2. Oh, this is actually really, really nice, because it's the only seed nearby that is tails. So we only actually need to do 2 coin flips to tell with pretty... Well, the first time I'll do more, just so that way we can see exactly where we hit, because the first time we probably won't hit it correctly. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's go ahead and get coin flip thingy loaded as well. Let's see, set that to 1/1/26. we gotta set this to 137. I was on 639 or 939, so I was pretty close. Why did I actually lock that in right now? We're doing fine. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and just give it a rip. See how we do. Let me take a sip of my drink first, actually. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about the NPCs in the area. But sadly, I don't think there is a single Pokemart that has none. It's gonna be a little tricky. Alright, I gotta make sure I put Platinum into the other DS. Which sadly I can't, I don't think I could send it directly over to Soul Silver and hatch it there, because both this Diamond and Soul Silver have the exact same Trainer ID and Secret ID combo, and that's because they both have the Cute Charm glitch set up. So I don't think it would actually hatch Shiny there, I'm not sure. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's a heads, so we're definitely off. Heads. Tails. I'm seeing a heads, tails nearby. Yeah, I'm seeing that one too early as heads, tails. Oh, wait, but that's not... Wait, did we somehow hit this odd frame? We might have. Don't know how that would have happened, but it's looking kind of likely. Yeah, this is looking like this one that is literally one late. Right? Heads, tails, tails, heads, tails. It's another heads. Which it is. How do I do this sometimes? I don't understand. Yep, and now tails. Yep, we somehow hit that one. I don't get it. Ow. Doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. We'll do it a couple more times and see if we hit that one again. It could be that somehow this one is like weird. I don't know. Did set the year right, yeah? Yeah. 2026, yeah, I don't know. Weird. That felt off. That didn't feel good. I didn't like that. Alright. Let's do a better job this time. I don't know, sometimes, like, when you've done a lot of these, you can kind of feel it sometimes when you're, like, really early or really late. It can just be like, that just really did not feel right. That felt better. Oh, whoops. The thing bugged out. I forgot to save again. Oops. Okay, that was heads again. There are multiple nearby that have heads as the first one that are not that one, that off one. Okay, tails. Heads, tails, heads. I'm not actually... The only one I'm seeing that has that is another odd one. How am I hitting odd ones? Yeah, now it's looking like I hit this one. I don't understand. Yep, it was that odd one. What? Doesn't make sense. See if somehow this other time gives us better luck. If not, I'm pretty sure if you, like, scroll down and then back up through the, like, menu options, I think that can flip you from even to odd. So we might just have to do that every reset instead. Don't understand why it's not working right, though. It could... You know, I wonder if it is the event. I wonder if the event is messing with it. Oh, it might be. So keep forgetting to save. I think we may have hit that same one again. Yeah, I think we did. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. Oh, hold on. If we hit another odd one, though, I'm gonna change the year. Like, we'll try aiming for an odd one instead. And see if that gives us some better luck. Oh, no, we hit an even one, but we were quite a bit off. What? We're 4 off. But we did finally hit even. Oh, I'm just confused. It would be better if this DS would just turn on. I'm, like, genuinely so lost. This is what we're looking for. Tails, tails, heads, heads, tails, tails, heads, heads, tails, tails, tails. Pretty much just tails, tails is all we're genuinely looking for. Which, the sooner we can confirm what seed we're on, the better. Because of the NPCs moving around. The sooner we can have that menu open and keep it open, that is going to be a lot better. Because the NPCs don't mess with us while we're, like, chat-totting and whatnot. I saw NPC move at least once. Ooh, we hit tails. Let's get the clip going. We just want to see another tails. Nope, heads. Okay. Well, now that I know that we're wrong... Oh, wow, she just moved, like, 2 tiles at once. She must have been, like, stuck mid-move. Oh, I wonder if we hit this one late? Nope. Oh, but this one early... Could have been this one. Yeah, it may have been this one that was one early. Yeah, we should get 2 more heads in a row. Yeah, I think we hit this one that's one early. We should get 3 tails now. Yeah, I think we were 1 early. Yeah, heads, and now tails. Yeah. Yep, 1 early. Okay. Yeah, we're just waiting to see. I'm gonna slide the whole everything. Here we go. Just waiting to see tails, really. Once we see that, we're pretty much in the clear. We take a quick look. Yeah, this is the only... These are the only other tails nearby. Yeah, the only other ones nearby are on odds. I mean, I guess it's technically possible, since we've already hit a couple, and I don't really know how. But we shouldn't be hitting those. And they're not, like, super duper close, either. Like, they're relatively far enough apart. But if we see tails, I'm calling it, and we're going for the Chatots. We'll still need to be really careful, though, that we don't, like, lock a trainer, like, catch a trainer mid-step, and then they, like, mess with us on the actual, like, split second we go to interact with the, delivery guy. But that's why we have a backup of the save file, just in case. Oh, I forgot to... that again. Oh, okay. Heads. we could just reset it. Shoot, I should have saved. We can just reset immediately, though. Don't even really need to bother looking at where we landed. We know we're wrong. Probably not going to bother calibrating at all. Since we hit 1 away. Like, that's pretty freaking close. I'm not really worried about it. Actually, if we hadn't calibrated earlier, we hadn't calibrated earlier, we probably would have hit it on that attempt. Alrighty, come on, let's get that Manaphy. Tails. Heads. Ugh, okay. Well, never mind. Save. That way I start skipping that. And this gives us a good look at where these two are facing. This guy, I don't think the hiker moves. I think it's just this chick that actually moves. So that is somewhat handy for us, because then we only actually need to worry about, like, one of them. Oopsie. Where we can, where y'all can see when the light here turns on, but the screen doesn't with me. Oh, crunch my neck. That felt good. I'm almost tempted to, like, pull up the VOD and pause it on the frame of, like, where the NPCs were stood. That way I have a comparison. Okay, Tails. We just need to get another Tails. Oh, heads again. Okay, when exactly do we tell between these two? Heads, tails, heads, heads. Okay. Oh, wait. Tails, heads, tails, tails. Did we hit this one again? The odd frame? We might have. Understand how. Not even. I'm done entertaining that though. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand how sometimes I am hitting even and sometimes I'm not, when I should be only ever hitting even. Just need to get that tails frame and then we're good. So I haven't looked at the chatotting yet. I don't know how distinguishable some of them will be. Hopefully pretty distinguishable so we can tell where we are easily. This game has no roamers though, so we won't have random advancements from those. Heads immediately. That's not a good sign. I don't know if I want to bother calibrating or if I want to just keep going until I just hit it this. Maybe I should keep a little bit of better track of where we are hitting. I don't know what I should do about the sometimes hitting odd and sometimes not. Come on. Get it this time. Oh yeah, which I'm pretty sure when we do hatch the egg on Platinum, the actual hatch animation won't show it as shiny. We need to look at it in the summary to tell if we actually got the shiny or not. It's like borked to not show up shiny when it hatches, even if it did technically. Tails, please just give me another Tails. We got another Tails. I'm gonna risk one more coin flip to see if we get a heads. It was a heads. Okay, I hope we have hit it. I'm gonna believe in the heart of the cards that we've hit it, and I'm not gonna risk it any further because we don't want the Wiki Finders being weird. Don't crash. This always scares the hell out of me when it does this. Okay, phew. What happened? Where did it put me? Oh, I know what it did. I know what happened. Okay, like turbo wigged out, but we're good. We're fine. Chilling. Wait. Huh? Okay, yeah. So now we gotta get Seed to Time out of here. Copy this into here. Make sure that we're on the correct one. Generate. And if we go down and look at 120, boom, square, timid, perfect, good to go. I feel like I should double check, just to be certain, that Manaphy doesn't, for whatever reason, have to be stopped early. I don't know why I'm moving the DS out of the way. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Keep that here for you guys. RG Shiny Manaphy. Old tutorial. Oh, how did they get it such a good one? Huh? Oh, different, trainer ID, probably. Let's see, I'm just making sure that that's correctly. Okay, yeah. Stop one early. Okay. We just need to pray that that ace trainer does not take a step or turn on the one, like, half a frame between me closing the, well, I guess at least if I see that she's moved, I'll know that it messed me up. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we should ideally be at this super low, into another super low, into a mid, into a pretty high high. And that looks like exactly where we are. Okay, so now we just need to get down to 119. Yep, this looks on point. This part is definitely a little boring, but at least it's relatively simple. As long as you don't go too quick, and you make sure that you're still lined up, all you really gotta do is hit, like, down on the keyboard on your computer. Hold on. Make sure that I'm still lined up. Yeah. Every time I say that it's not too hard, I always, like, get myself a little lost. Okay, yeah, no, we good. We're almost there now, too. Okay. Alright, and now, moment of truth. Let's switch back over to this one. Whoops. Nope. This one. We need to close this window and talk to this guy quick enough that the ace trainer over here behind the menu doesn't turn or take a step or anything. She needs to be stood completely still, or else we need to do the whole thing over again. So let's hope we're quick enough. I'm going to use both hands, so I'm going to kind of cover it a little bit. And I'm going to close, and I think we're good. She hasn't moved. That looks like exactly where she was when we started, when we saved. I think we may have done it. So now, I just need to grab Lay Second System. Make sure the right game is in it. We already have a Manaphy on here, so even though we're about to trade away the Manaphy egg, we'll still end up doing the RNG for Fiona on here, just because might as well. I have a different non-shiny Manaphy in the box. Right, where would be a good area to hatch this at? That's a good question. What would be a fun, like, location for it to be at? Did my game crash? It did. Totally did. Weird. The other game, not this one, obviously. Luckily, this one didn't crash. But this is what is most annoying about this. Oh, wait, what? Now it's acting like there's no game in there. There we go. But yeah, this is what's kind of scary about this, manip, is we need to save before we can actually verify 100% if we did it or not. So that's why I needed to make a backup of the save file, because to trade it to another game, I need to save to go into the union room. So if we messed up, well, and you don't have a way to make a backup of your save file or anything, then yikes. Where would be a good place to hatch this? That's a good question. Right now I'm in Eterna City. I don't really like that idea, though. Kind of like the resort area might be a cool spot to hatch it in. Let's fly over there on that. And get this game in now. So set the camera out to Wumbo so we can actually get both screens on. Systems on camera, kind of. It really does not like focusing too well when I do this. I'm just gonna lock that right there, which is kind of gonna be in the way of the screen a little, but oh well, I guess. Oh, I need a flyer. Let's fly over there first, just so that way, it doesn't... Like, we're not somehow hatching it on the way there. It has enough steps on it that we should be fine. But just to be extra safe, my rusty flyer here. I did trade away most of the other stuff over to the other game. Oh yeah, I think we started doing that on stream. At the end of yesterday's stream, we started trading things over to the other game. But I finished doing a lot of that off camera last night and this morning. Just because that wasn't super exciting. I also ended up getting a couple extra things with Cute Charm Glitch in Diamond that I was trying to wait to get it in Soul Silver with the Cute Charm Glitch, but it was just too tedious to do it that way. So I just caved and got him in Diamond instead, because it was quicker. Alright. Let's hop on in here. We have a Magikarp as trade fodder. Alright. Into the Union Room we go. And we just gotta talk to Kelly. Trade. Yes. See it, but it super matters, but obviously I clicked yes on the other system. And we trade this very funky egg for this Magikarp. And if we did everything right, which I think I did, then this Manaphy egg should hatch into a shiny Manaphy on this Platinum save. We hatched the egg on Diamond, we probably would have hit the correct seed, but it wouldn't be shiny. But if we send it... Actually, we probably wouldn't have even hit the correct seed, even, since it was the wrong trainer ID and secret ID altogether. It probably would have just been completely wrong. But... would it have been? No, I think that only... No, I think it would have been still been the timid one with the right stats. It just wouldn't have been shiny, I think. I'm not too positive. It may have been completely different. Alrighty. Out of that. Alrighty. Let's see. We'll take this system over here for now. This system can just kind of save in front of the PC for a minute. And we'll put this one, we'll close that DS and just put it to the side. We'll need that again in a bit, but not right now. There we go, and we can actually see what's going on this screen. Sound on. But yeah, so now we should be able to hatch this egg. I got a Flame Body Pokemon. We should be able to hatch this egg here on this game, and it should be shiny. If I did everything correctly, it should be shiny over here. So, let's see if I did everything correctly, or if we have to load the backup on Diamond and try it all over again. I didn't notice that Ace Trainer move at all, so I think we were good. Like, we were on point with the Chatots, and she didn't turn in the last second. So, like, this is a very nerve-wracking, manip, just off of the nature of you could easily just mess it up and potentially not be able to do it again if you don't have the ability to back up your save file or don't have multiple Manaphy eggs, or just like ways to you know, sneakily, greasily get one. But either way, very nerve-wracking manip. So hopefully we did it right first try. I think we did. I think we're gonna be Gucci. Like I said though, it won't be shiny on the hatch screen. We'll need to go into the summary to look at it there. Because of the, like, attempt to shiny lock it, it doesn't show up shiny on the, like, egg hatch screen. I think it's probably has to do with the fact that it has the special egg as well. But, yeah. Hopefully we can go ahead and get it first try. Let's go ahead and take a little peek at it. The Egg Watch. Sounds can be heard coming from inside. It will hatch soon, so... Oh yeah, and then it said the catch date on it will actually be correct. Like, the obtain date on it will be correct because it's based on when it hatched, not when we picked up the event egg. So where we did the trade onto a game with a system with correct date and time, it'll show the correct date and time on this. So yeah, like, as we can see here, not shiny. This is to be expected. We still probably got it, though. We can go change the nickname after. Oh, baby. Hell yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah, but this was before that this gave +3. And this thing was still a menace. Very, very cool. I probably will end up leveling this up, and it probably will not stay at level 1. But we'll see. Anywho, very cool. Obviously, it's already locked in, so saving isn't as important. All it really, like, does is keep me from having to hatch it again. If, like, I could have just closed the game and it would have hatched back to the shiny one again. But, very, very cool. And so now, we gotta get its child. I'm just gonna shut this DS right off. That was so quick. It's been less than an hour. We're gonna have to, like, find something else to do for the rest of the stream, I guess. We're probably gonna, I guess, go to PokeMMO afterwards. Whoa. That DS shut off yet? Taking its sweet time. There we go. Okay. So, this is a non-shiny Manaphy that I have over here from a different event. Let's go ahead and swap that with you. You can go over here with the many other trade fodder mons that have had to been sent to this game. And let me go ahead and grab you instead of that. Okay. So, I've never done an egg manip in this game before. So this will be the first time. I hope I actually have a Ditto in there. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to trade a Ditto over this game. Can you catch Ditto in this game? I hope so. If not, I will literally have to trade one over from a different game. Oh, I don't think I have anything in here, do I? Yep, we don't have anything in here. I don't think I have a Ditto on this game. Let's see, can I catch Ditto in Diamond, or do I need to trade one over from a different game? I am in the post game, so that matters. Luckily, I can go grab one. Route 218. Okay. Poke Radar. Ah. Well, where's Route 218? We gotta go Poke Radar for a frickin' Ditto. It's 218. Don't tell me that's up here in the snow. Oh, is it this one right here? Ah, it's this one right here next to Cantilever. Okay. Alright, well, let's see if we can... Honestly, it would probably be quicker to just frickin' trade one over from a different game anyway. But, sure, we'll just do this real quick, I guess. Please tell me I fought this trainer. There's a trainer here, right? Yeah, okay. This is at least a nice, big, wide open grass patch. Select the Poke Radar, we'll go ahead and save. This is rarity 12%. Hopefully that's not too hard to find. I think it's probably in one of the, like, special grass patches, too. I have no idea what they look like, especially trying to do this, like, through the, screen like that. I can't soft reset on this game, either, because the L button's broken. I think we're just gonna trade one over from a different game. That's honestly just gonna be quicker. Does this Floatzel have 0 water moves or something? What is going on? Yeah, I'm too lazy to screw around with the freaking Poke Radar. Well, give me back that Magikarp. We're trading it back to Platinum after all, I guess. I should have traded it for a Ditto, I guess. I should have traded the egg for a Ditto. But wasn't thinking. Let's see. It's time to get my Ditto out of the thingy, I think. Yeah. God, I really need to go farm up some more money on platinum here. Good lord. Oh yeah, we also don't need to be doing a short stream today, because I don't actually have to go after all. Yay, regular length stream. That's why it started late. Forgot to mention that earlier. Alright, which I don't really care about the IVs of the Fione. If it happens to come out with some of the Manaphy's IVs, then good. If it doesn't, then oh well. But I have no idea what IVs this Ditto has. I'm not necessarily going for, like, a good Ditto at all. Alright. So now we have Ditto over here. There. Now we can actually go breed this thing. Okay, so. Pretty sure I know what I gotta do here. Let's first also change this back to our registered item, because that will make things a lot easier. Alright, so. Put the other DS off, first of all. And let's go ahead and switch back to this one. Oh, perfect. It already took, or made that what I wanted it to be. Does that look right? Does that fit the screen properly? I can't quite tell. Hold on. Does that look right? Yeah, it looks good enough. Okay, so now we're on the eggs window. I need to actually, hide the screen, or the camera for a second, because I need to look at a note that I have for setting this thing up. Okay. So, held advance 0, up advance 10, and then same here. Held advance 0, pick up advance. I don't think this delay part matters for the offset. Okay. Cool. That's that done. And get back over to the camera. that going again, and we can bada boom this back on. Okay, let's see. Let me real quick also, since I've already forgot, because my little pea brain doesn't remember too well. Oh, perfect. It didn't actually get rid of everything. Nice. So, we are going to set this parent A, we're going to do the Ditto, and parent B will be the Manaphy. So we want to do Ditto and Dash, since Manaphy does not have a gender. And then for egg species, we want to set this to Fione, obviously, because that's what actually comes out of the egg. And... Alright, the IVs and the shininess are two different roles, and I really don't care about the IVs, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I really just don't care. So we're just going to set this to Star Square, and I guess set it to Timid as well. And we're just going to hit go. Because I don't really care what the IVs come out as. They'll be alright. They'll be fine. They'll be good enough. Alright. So we want to put Ditto in first. And then we want to put Manaphy in second. Which, this is a different event Manaphy again. This is not the shiny one that we just went for. DS, like, no. Y'all ever have that happen with a 3DS where you, like, shut it off and then, like, close the lid and whatnot, and it's, like, the lights stay on, but it's still in the process of shutting off, so as soon as you open it, it shuts itself off. Y'all ever have that? Just me? Okay, so now we want to times for seed this baby. Alright, we are on the correct... Oh, this is a... Ooh. Let's go for this one. Since this is a late second. Won't need to set it too early. So, what are we looking for? 1322. 1322. We'll leave that the same. We hit that correctly, or we hit the last one fine. 59 seconds. Okay, we already saved right here. Let's go ahead and change our date. And so, how this works, if you only care about shininess, it's super quick and easy. If you care about IVs as well, it's a little trickier. I'll briefly explain how to do the IVs, but I'm not going to do it myself, but I'll kind of just, like, give a rundown on how it works. Just so that way, in case somebody is... Wait, why am I setting that first? I need to set the date. 6/26. 26. Now we can set the time. 6:50. 59 seconds at delay 1322. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and give it a rip. Let's DS back a little bit so y'all can see the this thingy actually turns on and off. Or when this thingy actually turns on and off, I should say. When it's supposed to turn on and off. Right, let's see. Pretty much just... It's just multiple heads and we're golden. Yeah, if we see 3 heads, we're pretty much just good to go. I probably just messed it up since I wasn't fully paying attention there, but hopefully I can save it. If not, I'm not going to set. So this guy never moves, so we don't need to worry about him making any noise. Okay, well, we immediately hit Tails. So we definitely did not hit the correct one. We'll do it a few more times. See exactly where I landed. It's probably this one early, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking we hit that one early. See 2 tails. Yeah. Yeah, I think we hit 1 early. Yeah, back to heads, and now it's just gonna be literally just a million heads, right? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we need to do the last, like, 57,000 heads. We hit 1 early. Whoops, no, not the alarm clock. I'll ever use the DS as an alarm clock. It's terrible. You need to, like, leave the system on all night long for it to work, obviously. So, it just, like, you either need to leave it on plugged in all night. I think open, even. I don't think it works if it's closed. Uh, and it's like, just why? Why would I do that? Even in 2006, why would I not just have a regular alarm clock? Oh, I totally whiffed the button. Okay, cool. I clicked the button, I guess just not hard enough. Yeah, after this, the only other mythicals at all that I need for my Soul Silver shiny living decks are Mew and Celebi. Technically Deoxys too, I just need to send one up from 3. Since sadly you cannot get a shiny any of the Gen 1, 2, or 3 mythicals, you cannot get shiny in Gen 4. So those are some of the few exceptions I allowed to be sent up from the past generation, since you literally just can't get them normally. Just saved last time. Let's see. Tails again. Did we get that same frame again? May have. Nope. We got Tails, Tails, heads. Oh! I wonder if we were 1 late this time. Yep. I think we might have been. Mm-hmm. I think we were 1 late this time. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. We'll go ahead and save so we don't need to deal with the little calendar thingy. Pretty safe to assume we were 1 late. I don't need to actually finish confirming. 1 early, 1 late. That means this time we're going to be spot on. That's how that works, right? If we end up hitting 1 early or 1 late, like, 3 or 4 times in a row, then maybe I'll calibrate, but until then, we're just going to keep running it. What do we want to see? We want to see 3 heads in a row. 3 heads in a row, and we pretty much know for a fact that we're on. Only 2 heads could technically be 2 frames late. We need to confirm with a 3rd. But in an area with no noise, it's not that big a deal. But yeah, essentially once we are on the correct seed, then we just run around and generate our egg. And then we're pretty much good to go. You don't even need Chatots for this, if you just want a shiny. Tails again. Alright, well, was it early or late? Tails heads? Wait, what? We somehow hit this one? Yep, now it's tails again. Did we somehow hit an odd? I think we might have. I think we might have. Yep, I don't know how I keep doing this. But I'm pretty sure we hit that 13-19 somehow. No freaking clue how. I guess if we finish this, we could do some Gen 3 RNG as well. I want to stick in the RNG realm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, crunch my back. Tails again. Tails, tails, tails. Looks like one early. Yep, heads. Yeah, looks like this was one early again. Yep, I'm not bothering to check all the rest of them. Right. It's gonna be this time, I can feel it. This time we don't need to do anything crazy with the egg itself, because Fiona isn't shiny locked at all. Heads? Heads again. We need to see a third one. That's a third one. Do we see a tails now? We do. I think we're on the right seed. I am pretty confident. Yeah, that's another tails. I'm too lazy to do any more checking. I am just going to, once again, believe in the heart of the cards. So now, what we gotta do is we gotta run around and generate the egg. You want to have not moved it all beforehand, and now we're just gonna run back and forth until the daycare guy has an egg ready for us. Okay, that's fine. You'll know he has an egg for you when he turns the direction that he's facing. So when he doesn't have an egg, he faces this way. When he does have an egg, he faces that way. I'm sure most people probably already know that, but just in case you don't. But it doesn't matter that there's NPCs moving and that we're changing routes. None of that matters. Like, we pretty much have a shiny Fiona already. We just need to actually get the thing. I guess I could maybe do the IVs. The IVs are a little trickier, though, because you do need to, you need to be careful about the NPCs in the town. Okay, yeah, so now that he's turned this way, he's ready. So make sure you got somebody with Flame Body or Magma Armor in the front of your party. So that way it'll hatch those eggs faster. If you do want to care about the IVs, then you want to go ahead and save right here. Because the IVs have not been generated yet. The IVs generate when you pick up the egg, not, when the egg is generated. So if you did care about the IVs, let's go ahead back over to here. Get both of those out of here. If you did care about the IVs, what you would do is you would open up another one of these. So we would get rid of that, and we'd get rid of this, and now we would filter what IVs we wanted. So if we wanted to go for, so we know that this parent bee here has 30 speed and 31 special attack. Oh yeah, 31 special attack. And we know it's got, what, 24 health? If we set this to 24, 31, 30, hit search, and do show inheritance. We need to do show inheritance first. Yes, looks like we need to do show inheritance first. Oh, let's set all of these parent A IVs to 0, just because I don't know what IVs that Ditto has. So we don't want the game thinking that they're 31s when they're probably not. But yeah, so now we could do this one here on another go-around. We would do times for seed on this. And while saved here in front of the daycare guy, you would do a whole nother run. You would just need to be careful about these two right here moving around. You'd have to be very careful when you're doing your coin flips to determine if you're on your correct seed or not. Because it could potentially be very easy for them to mess you up. So, do we want to try for good IVs? I guess. This is not really an easy one to tell. See if there's one that's somewhat easy to tell the difference. No, they're all going to be the same. It's all going to be the same. What about this one? It's just going to bug out. Oh. Set that back to 2026. What about this one? This one's not too bad. This one would take 3 coin flips to tell where we are. Oh, wait. Tails, heads, tails. Honestly, it would really only take 2. Because we shouldn't be hitting this one anyway. But yeah, just to be safe, if we just do tails, heads, tails, we would know we're on this one. You know what? Why not? Sure. We already saved here. Let's give it a shot for good IVs. I guess I will show off that whole process as well. So we want to set this to 584. This can stay at 59. Date needs to be 5/28/26. Time needs to be 0:57. I was already on 57. How convenient. Seconds. Alright, screw it. Let's see if we can get See if we can get good IVs on this thing as well. I don't like that the next phase is so short. Really not a fan of that. But for this one, we will need Chatots. But the shininess and the nature and whatnot, and the ability, if it had multiple abilities, those are all already locked in. Yeah, there's literally not enough time for that. I didn't have enough time to do the thing. Why is the camera wigging out, bro? Chill. What? Sense. Let's try a different one. So it's the same time, same date, just a different seed to aim for, or different delay. This would take 4 coin flips to tell exactly where we are. That's not too bad. We get heads, heads, tails, tails, and we know we didn't hit one early. We get heads, heads, tails, heads, then we did get one. Let's try this. What if I set that to 5? That didn't change this second phase at all, though. Okay, well, whatever then. Why did I close the on time? I don't know why. Yeah, whatever. I don't care then. It's literally, this thing won't actually exist. So, never mind. That would be the process of trying to get the good IVs, though, is you would just pick another one and just go for it again. And once you were on the right seed, you would use Chatots to get to your correct pickup advance. But I don't really care that badly. We can just grab the egg and hatch it. And it should be shiny. Alrighty, so obviously this is going to take a little while to hatch, but it won't take too long. I guess we could hatch this in the resort area as well. The demon cry of the Chatot. That was such a low-pitched one, oh my god. This area is a lot more boring in Diamond and Pearl than it is in Platinum. About the big villa. It's a shame. I don't even think they included that in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, did they? Because it wasn't in the originals, so it's only in Platinum. Oh yeah, which I should send my shiny Rotom back over from Soul Silver over to Platinum. I caught it on this game. But I should send it over to Platinum, and then we can use the secret key to go into the Rotom room and change its form. Okay, Fiona Egg, you can hatch any second now. Oh my god, it doesn't even seem close to hatching. What the hell? But yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do next. I don't know if I want to do some Ruby RNG or try to do some funky stuff in Emerald. We could probably try to go for Mew in Emerald. It would be an illegal Mew, but that's fine. It's not going to be getting sent out of Generation 4 anyway. I don't think... I'm pretty sure Pal Park doesn't have any kind of, like, hack check at all. Like, fairly certain you can send illegal Pokemon from 3 to 4, no problem. And maybe even from 4 to 5. I think it's just, Pokebank. Or, like, Poke-Transporter into Pokebank that has, like, a good, proper hack check. I can tell, like, wait a second. This Mew is not Japanese. What do you mean? Get out of here. Or this Celebi is shiny and shouldn't be. What have you done? Alright, come on. Ready yet? Probably not. Oh my god. I did not remember Fiona having, like, super long hatch time. Is this area better? No, not really. Up and down better, maybe? Also not really. What about in here? Oh no, because this will lead me out of the route. Yeah, I don't want it to hatch on the other route. You know, this place is kind of awful. But yeah, maybe we will go for Mew in Emerald. I think that's like pretty much the only thing left that I haven't done yet in that game. We can go for a really good one too, like 5 or 6 perfect IV probably. Oh, I don't know exactly. I think Mew is a little tricky, actually. Just because of its little mini game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure its little mini game makes it actually a little tricky to RNG, but we'll figure it out. Okay, Fiona Egg, seriously, you can hatch now. It may be close to hatching, oh my goodness. But yeah, once I've got to a point where I don't need to worry about, specific times and dates and whatnot in Soul Silver, we'll probably do some egg RNG streams in that game to try to collect some of the shinies for the 400 subscriber special that I teased a while back. I've still not really done a whole lot of prep work for that, but we're still 50 subscribers off, so if you are enjoying the RNG content, and maybe want to see some of these Pokemon that I RNG actually used in battle, then definitely drop a subscribe, because we'll be doing a fun little mini tournament at 400 subscribers, taking some Pokemon that I've RNG'd, and pitting them against myself and some friends in sort of like a little draft style tournament. So yeah, it'll be fun. Uh-oh, we messed up. That's not a shiny. What? Oh. Huh. I guess I should have continued confirming my seed better. Because this is not at all correct. Oh, wait, because... I see why. Because we did it with frickin' Soul Silver's TID. That's why. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, let's maybe switch that over to Kelly instead. Set that back to this. Yeah, I just noticed that this was set to my Soul Silver save and not Diamond. Because I'd never actually done RNG on Diamond before. So, yeah, let's go ahead and... These don't matter for the IVs, but just for the sake of it, I'll put them all back to 31. Yep. Goobed that one up real big. That's fully on me for not paying enough attention. But yeah, we just got a pretty simple fix. We just gotta deny this egg. You want it? No. I do not want it. Yes, you hold on to that for me. Okay, the annoying thing here is we need to take both of these Pokemon out and put them back in. And start completely fresh. So I'm actually glad that I did give up on the IVs, because that would have been really annoying. We wouldn't have actually got them correct after all. But yeah, let's try that again. Alright, so let's go ahead and put them both in. Ditto first. Yes, raise another. Manaphy second. Oh, whoops, I forgot that defaults to the summary page. And then save. In case you're wondering why you need to do that, why I had to take them out and put them back in, I'm fairly certain you need to have 0 steps towards the current egg cycle active when you, like, make your save, because I think that messes it up. I've never tried doing one with them already in there, but I don't want to. Alright, let's go ahead and generate times for seed. We gotta do this whole step over again now. Where was the one we were using? I was doing... this one, I think? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's okay. We set that back to 1322. And back to it we go. And yeah, we just want to see 3 heads. Yeah. Alright, gooped that one up a little bit, but not a huge deal. Oh, and apparently we gotta be on a different day. We gotta be on 5/30/26. Oh, right, that's because I changed my time for the IVs and then didn't actually get them right. This needs to be 6, 59. Alrighty. Well, gooped that up, but not a huge deal. We bounce back, just run it back, decline the egg, and start over. I should probably plug my phone in. It's probably getting pretty close to dead. recording for long stretches. Yep, it was kind of getting there. Recording for long stretches of time like this really mess with the battery. But sadly, I need to. Even though I don't end up using any of the like footage recorded from my phone, the reason that I set it to video mode and record on there is because if I just set it to the camera and don't actually do anything, eventually it will like auto close itself, and I don't want that to happen. So that's why I set it to record. And then I just screen mirror it to my computer. Oh, whoops, where's my flips thing? Oh, we got a heads. Oh, okay. And then tails immediately. Oh no, don't tell me we hit this one that's one off. Or, no, either way we had to have hit an odd one. Yep, I think we hit this odd one, didn't we? Yep, I think we did. I don't understand. Supposedly you can only hit one or the other. Well, that is very much not true, as we've seen throughout the course of this stream. Because I keep hitting both even and odd on the same game on the same system. I wonder if it maybe has something to do with when the DS, like, wigs out or something? I don't know. I have no idea at this point. Ugh, now we need to go through the process of hatching that egg all over again. I think maybe... Explain in just a second. I think maybe once we get it, I'll take a break and bring the DS with me. Oh, we hit the wrong one. We got tails immediately. I might bring the DS with me and run around until the egg's ready to hatch while I'm taking my little break, because it probably won't even be ready by the time I get back. Where did we hit, by the way? Tails, tails, heads, heads. Oh, this one maybe? Oh yeah, because that's another heads. Yeah, I think we hit this one too early? Yeah. Again, now what, 2 tails, I'm guessing? Yeah. Yep, looks like we hit that one of 2 frames early. It's fine, at least we were back on even again. So please. Sometimes I feel like if I give it a little time in between, like... So, let's see if this time we end up hitting an odd frame instead. That happened twice, so I don't know. No idea. I just want to see 3 heads in a row, then we know we're good. We're gonna get it this time. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. Okay, ignore the tails. Okay, 2 in a row. We may have hit this one late. Oh, it was 3 tails in a row. Maybe we were 1 early? I'm thinking we were 1 early. Yep, it looks like it. Looks like we hit this one right here. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Creeping up on it. We did end up hitting another even one, though. And that time the DS wigged out twice. So if for whatever reason it is the DS wigging out that is causing the issues with hitting the odd frames, we just want it to wig out a second time. So let's see this time. This time I'm curious to see if we hit an odd frame somehow. Because if we did, that means it is probably the DS wigging out that's causing that issue. I don't think it is, because I feel like we've had plenty of times where it's wigged out and still worked. Punch my neck. That's... Oh, we got a heads. Did it just wig out and work for us? We got another heads. Oh, nope, we got a tails. I think we may have hit that too late. Yep. Oh, wait. Oh, we didn't hit this one. What did we hit? Heads, heads, tails, tails. I think we may have hit this one that's an odd one. Hold on, I might be onto something here. Just looking right. Heads, tails, tails, tails. Heads, tails, heads. Tails, tails, tails. I might be onto something here. Yup. I think I may have just solved it. Yep. If I click OK on that, we hit this one. How did that happen? Oh, because I turned off the times for seed, not the flips thing. That'll do it. Yeah, I think I may have just figured out what our issue is. It seems that if I have the DS wig out only once, it shifts my, it shifts me to an odd frame, but if I have it wig out twice, it shifts it back. I hate that whenever I go to close a window on OBS and then, like, it, specifically, like, a window on Pokefinder, too, it will, like, wig the hell out if one of them closes. So, like, if I click this OK on this, it automatically updates this window to be another one of this window. Super annoying. I don't know if there's a way that I can, like, lock it to not auto-change like that, but if there is, I need to figure it out. Okay, so this time, if it wigs out a single time on me, I'm gonna try the scrolling... Okay, it turned on, no problem. Next time I see it wig out a single or an odd number of times, I'm gonna try the scroll through the menu trick to see if that will realign me back to an even one. At this rate, Fiona is going to have taken longer than Manaphy did, and I did not expect that at all. Figured Manaphy would be the tricky one. I absolutely expected to mess that up and need to load the save. Glad I didn't, but I expected to. Tails again. Tails, tails, heads, or tails, tails, tails? Tails, tails, tails. Yeah, one early looks like, yep. We've hit that one early a lot. I'm, like, almost tempted to, calibrate for that. I think that will put us... Will that put us on 609? I think it might. Which is what I was at originally. Alright, about 15-ish or so minutes, I'll probably take a little break. Ba ba ba. Purple heads. Tails again. Oh, I think we hit that 1321 again. Or not 1321, 1320, I should say. Yeah, we totally hit 1320 again. Okay, I'm calibrating for that, because we keep hitting that one over and over and over again. Oh no, it put us earlier. I don't like calibrating when I'm already really close like that. But we hit that one at least 3, maybe even 4 times. So... Oh, okay, the DS glitched out. Once. Okay, glitched out once. So now I want to try the scrolling on the menu trick to see if that will set us back to an even frame. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should use this as another test to see if... I know, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to. Well, I guess it would... No, I guess using the menu trick would still confirm... that for me. Because if I do this and I do hit even... then... I probably would have hit odd otherwise. Tails. Heads. Oh. Heads, tails. Where do I see that? Oh, nope. That may have made me just hit an odd one. Yeah, I think I hit that 1319. Wait, no. Didn't. Oh, that would have been 4. Unless I miscounted? Hmm. Whoa. That put me way off. And it was odd, too. That sent me 100 frames late, and it was odd. Weird. Wait, hold on. This is not right. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. There we go. Drop me down to here. That put me on a whole different thing. Weird. Well, in that case, it might just be inevitable. There might not be anything that I can do about it. Like, if it wigs out, I might just need to restart. Hopefully we can get this in a minute, and I can take it with me while I take a little break. The egg ready to hatch. Maybe I was thinking of Gen 3 with the other thingy. I don't know. I don't think Gen 3 has that similar type issue, so I don't know. Hails again? Yeah, that 1320 again. This time I can't blame it on calibrating, because I literally did calibrate for that one recently, and I'm still hitting it. Alright, that was one hit of 1320 post calibration. If I hit it like, I don't know, 4 times total, maybe 5, we'll calibrate again. Oh, crunch my back, that felt good. Which, at some point, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do to get... I'm gonna have to do some shenanigans to get, my shiny level 1 Palkia, and have a Gracious Orb in Soul Silver. I don't think that Giratina can hold it in the Union Room. Oh my god. Tails again. Oh, we got Tails, Tails, Heads. Must have been one late this time. Yep. Oh, shoot, no, that was not tails, that was heads. Hmm. Well, I don't know, then. This should have been a third one of those. Huh. I'm very confused. Oh, it just locks it in. Ow! Literally how? I genuinely do not understand. I did nothing different, and yet I'm somehow hitting what should be an impossible, like, seed, advance, whatever you want to call it, to hit. I'm so confused. Oh, shoot. Accidentally opened the thing back up. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me again. I think we can get it this time. Come on. Well, it has nothing to do with the DS wigging out, clearly, because it didn't wig out last time, and we still got an odd frame. Oh my god, it's Tails again! I didn't have this open quick enough, so that's not the right window. Tails, heads is probably this one. Yeah, I think we were one late. Yeah. Yeah, this is lining up with this one late frame. Tails, heads, 3 tails, 2 heads, 2 tails, another one just to be certain. It's a heads, right? Yeah, it's heads. Alright, we'll do one more attempt and then I'm going to take a short break. I did not expect this one to take so long. Granted, we would have been done with it already, like, 20 minutes ago if I had just done it with the right secret ID to begin with. I would love to know why I keep hitting odd delays, though. That would be lovely information to have. Alright. regardless if I get it or not, we're taking a short break here. Oh, and I missed the button, dude. Oh my god. Okay, that one didn't count. Man, I should have eaten more this morning. I'm getting hungry. I don't really have any snacks. Alright, this time for real. Oh, hit the button that time. 3 heads, let's see it. That's a hedge! Oh no! It was heads, tails. You're kidding me. Did we hit this freaking odd one again? We did. We totally did. Yup. How? Yup, tails, heads. 3 tails. I genuinely, I don't get it. You're supposed to only ever be able to get one or the other. That is clearly not true. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna take a short break. I'll do what I've done the past couple days. We're just gonna open Emerald in the background, and y'all can just listen to the Emerald sound. I definitely need to go to the bathroom, get another beverage, and take a short break. So, I will be back in a little while. Let's see. Go ahead and mute myself, and what's the AFK thingy? Alright, yeah, I'll be back in a few. Alrighty, I'm back. Not fully ready yet. I'm gonna leave the little AFK thingy up, but I am here. Get a beverage ready to go. Running out of rank powder. Have to get some more. This might genuinely be. No, I can maybe get one. Maybe two if I'm stingy. Alright. I'm gonna mute again for a second because I gotta shake my cup around. That's gonna be kind of loud. Alrighty. Let's see. Just one more moment. Butter. I have a million Discord groups. Okay, here we go. Those annoying ads. Messages out of the way. What do we do with the... Put it on the charger. Not that well, more like 5 minutes. It's not that like 5 minutes on the charger is gonna help it that much. Actually, it could have been closer to 10. Let's see. Let's close Emerald. Up that. That out of here. That back on here. Back to it. Let's try this again. So 656. Ooh, excuse me. Feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Okay. Heads immediately. Heads again. Heads a third time. Literally first time since coming back, right? Yep, and now it's just gonna be a bunch of tails. Literally, I just needed a pee break. Yep. Yeah, no, we good. We good. We're fine. Yeah, so now we literally just need to generate the egg itself. Because I don't care about the IVs. But I will save in front of the guy, again, just in case somehow I did mess it up. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I could just release the... Well, no, yeah, I'd rather reset. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and save in front of the guy again, just in case. But this should be Shiny Fione. I have no idea what its stats are going to be. I don't really care. Go ahead and switch back to this one. Whoops. No, not the bag. Wow, that was a really high-pitched one. We are gonna be here a little while. You know what? Let's see. Let's, flip thing out of here. Where's this? Go ahead and, we'll open this as well. We'll do some shiny hunting on here. Why do I have PokeMMO twice? Apparently I have two different audio inputs for PokeMMO. Oh, I didn't actually heal at that Poke Center, so I don't have any sweet scents. Whoops. There's like nobody online right now. What? Normally this place is packed with people shiny hunting. Oh, nice. It is technically daytime, so we'll be getting potentially Starly instead of Zubat. I would much rather roll a shiny Starly than a shiny Zubat if I'm gonna phase in this area again. Although, honestly, I guess I wouldn't be too upset with a shiny Zubat, to be completely honest, because shiny Crobat's pretty cool. Oh, there's somebody else here hunting with me. Took me a little while to get used to the change, but I do like how they changed it from showing the amount of total PP that Sweet Scent had to showing just the amount of uses. So instead of counting down from 30, well, technically 32, either 20 or 32, really, but it was only 2 of them were, like, the last 2 uses were pointless. Like, so, definitely easier to just say, yeah, we're counting down from either 4 to 0 or 1 to 0. Or 6 to 0, sorry. Instead of 20 to 0 or 30 to 2. Alright. This is the first Ralts horde we've even seen. I'm definitely glad I opened another game. Oh my god. This would have been so boring if we were just trying to hatch this egg in Diamond. Oh my god. Especially since we already did this once. But that's all on me for not paying more attention. Like I said, I'd literally never done egg RNG on this game, so it just defaulted to the Soul Silver profile. But where we had just been doing other RNG, I just didn't even think to look at the profile. Which even if it had kept the last one, it still would have been wrong, because even though we were doing the RNG in Diamond, we had to use the profile for Platinum. I'm like trying to prepare for how I'm gonna feel if I end up getting a shiny female Ralts. Because like I'm not gonna be too upset, but I am gonna be a little upset. Just because, like, I'm using the female Cute Charm lead to try and get a male shiny Ralts, if possible. That way I can evolve it into Gallade. Oh! Hold up. Hold up. What? How? Okay, now I'm actually confused. How was I still wrong? Huh? What? I'm, like, actually so lost. I don't know if maybe I must have put the... I must have put some of this information in wrong. That, like, some of, like, this advanced stuff, this must be wrong. This must be the info that it needs to be for Soul Silver, and I wonder if it's different in Diamond and Pearl. Dude, that's so rugged. We need to do it again. I'm so confused. Unless the nature is not part of the shininess in this game? I'm so confused. The only thing that I can think of is maybe I wasn't actually on the right seed to begin with, and I should have tried to confirm it better? I'm, like, actually so lost. Okay, I'm gonna close PokeMMO. So, like, genuinely so confused. These terms have been changed since this video was put out. If I try that instead... I have no idea what happened. I'm so confused. Don't even know where the time for seed is. What? Times for seed, where did you go? Here we are. Oh. Alright, I gotta fix the flip thingy as well, because that also bugged out. Okay. We're gonna try this one. 1832. I have 28. Nine. 57. 9. What are we looking for? Well, you know what? I'm where it's a no, where it's a safe environment and there's no there's no like orange NPCs that will mess with us. I am just gonna flip coins until we are 100% certain that I have hit the correct thing, because then if I am still somehow wrong, then it is definitely me making a mistake somewhere. And if it's me making a mistake somewhere, that is good information to know, because then I can try to figure out what I'm doing wrong and stop doing it wrong and do it correctly so we can actually get this. There's one other thing I might be doing wrong that I think I can change. We'll do that if I need to. Oh shoot, right, duh. I totally forgot that yeah, I did that for no reason. Well, actually, not completely no reason, but, like, kind of no reason. At least now we'll be on the correct day when we, put these guys back in, because we weren't actually ready to do that. I mean, I guess I can still do the flips and see if we hit the correct one anyway, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, this time, for real, we better get this shiny Fiona. I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit. This is becoming a lot trickier than I expected it to be. We spent so much less time with Manaphy than we have with Fiona. So, we'll see if we magically hit odd or if we can still hit an even frame. Delay, whatever. Dun dun. First try. Let's see it. What do we need? We needed a heads and we hit tails, so that's not good. Tails, heads, tails. Oh, it's probably this one, 1830. Tails, heads, tails, heads. So we should get 3 tails in a row now, and then 2 heads in a row. Oh, wait, no. Got another heads. You see tails, heads, tails, heads, heads. Joan. Interesting. Oh my god. I need to close this. What? How were we... So we did hit odd, and we were also, like, super far off. Interesting. So yeah, it definitely seems like the DS wigging out like that has some sort of correlation to hitting the odd frames or delays. Sorry, kind of got a little lost in the sauce there. Search flips going again. Hit tails. We did not want that. Wonder if this time we hit this one early delay or frame or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, yeah, it's looking like it this time. And now we should just get a bunch of tails. Oh my god, how many? Apparently there's another one that could have the same string. But yeah, this definitely looks like this one. Tails, heads. 3 tails, 2 heads. Tails, heads. Million tails. Okay. But the DS didn't wig out that time. So, like, I'm really starting to see a correlation between the DS wigging out and the wrong delay. I could be onto something here. That at least makes me feel a little better, too. Just because I was so curious and confused as to, like, why that kept happening. Ooh, excuse me. You want to see heads? That's a heads. Oh, that's a tails. What? Heads? Did we hit an odd one again? I think we did, and this time without it wigging out. So, like, I really don't understand. Is it gonna be? It's probably gonna be heads again, isn't it? Yep. Tails. Heads. I don't like this. Did I click? I don't remember. Yeah, this looks like that one. What the hell, dog? Yeah, so it clearly has nothing to do with the DS wigging out. Okay, hold up. Let's see. I think something else, let's redo this. Let's set that to ±1 instead. Don't know how big of a deal that's gonna make. I'm gonna do that. I think that is what the tutorial for this game actually used. So if I want to be completely accurate, I think I need to have it set up like that. Definitely prefer Heart Gold Soul Silver. But if I want to preserve my time and whatnot in that game, I need to not mess with it. Actually, I need to water my berries. Okay, we got a heads. Heads again. Tails. Heads. We may have hit it. I'm gonna confirm 100%. Oh, wait, no. No, we didn't. Shoot. Just get another Tails. Damn it. When did we hit then? Oh, is it this one? Heads, heads, tails, heads. Yeah, I think it might be this one. Heads, heads, tails. Yeah, I think it was this one. Maybe that's what we hit last time. Oh, no, last time we went for a completely different one altogether, so. But I wonder if something similar happened last time, if there was actually another similar spread close that I just wasn't actually paying enough attention to. Is this that one right here? Heads, heads, tails, heads, tails, tails, heads, heads, tails, heads, tails, tails. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that was too late. Hmm. Okay. What are we trying to get? We are going for Shiny Fione. Fione, however it's pronounced. What's going on, Bob Sire? How you doing? We already got Shiny Manaphy earlier in the stream. I'll have to open up Platinum and show that one off, because that's over in Platinum. Shiny Manaphy was, like, way easier than I expected. And Fione is somehow being a real pain. But it's more that I've never done Egg RNG in Diamond and Pearl. I've only done it in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Emerald, but it's completely different for that game. Well, like, it's not completely different. The roots of it are the same. Tails immediately, so we didn't hit the right one. Tails, heads, tails, heads, tails, tails. Is that this one right here? If it's a third tails, it almost certainly is. Yep, I think we hit this one early. Yeah, I think we hit that one early frame. Oh, wait, okay, no. Ooh, for a second I thought it, like, landed on heads at the last second and was not actually the right thing, but nope, it was tails. Yeah, we totally hit that one early. Alright, not gonna calibrate for that quite yet. We hit it, like, 3 or 4 more times, then maybe. Alright. Getting it this time. Feeling it. Wish we had a spread that was a little more unique, like a coin flip spread that was a bit more unique to some of the other ones nearby. So it was easier to tell when we got it, but okay, heads. We're off to a good start. Tails immediately. Okay, never mind. You know what? I don't really care to. I don't care to check it. If it's immediately wrong like that, I'm just gonna reset. Um, just because we should be able to hit it no problem on this calibrated delay. Like, we shouldn't need to calibrate again. So if we hit anything that is not like this one, pretty much, we're just gonna reset instantly. Just because it's not really worth checking, like, oh, how far wrong were we this time? Like, I might as well just save the extra minute or so of coin flips and just do another attempt. Where that 1836 is so similar to our target 1832, obviously it takes a while to tell if I've hit the right one or the wrong one. Tails instantly, okay. Yeah, that just saved me like a whole minute worth of resetting. I just moved on the screen. I hope that doesn't somehow mess something up. Who knows, maybe it'll help. You never know. Probably not. Probably won't help, but it could, I guess. We could copium it into existence. Yeah, let me get platinum opening back up so I can show off the shiny Manaphy that we got earlier. Heads. Heads. Okay. So which... Okay, hold on. Which flip is the important one? Heads, tails, 3 heads. Heads, tails. So I think we've already passed the checkpoint, correct? Yeah, another heads. I think we hit it this time. Yeah, this is looking right. Looks like we're gonna have another tails. Yep. And then heads. Another tails, and then our heads. Oh, so confirmed already, so we'll turn that off, click OK on it, and yep, we are on point. So this time, for sure, we should finally be able to get this freaking shiny Phione. Now, all we gotta do, once again, millionth time, we gotta run around and get the egg ready. Well, this part doesn't take as long. It's the hatching the little bastard that takes so long. But, yeah, this is... What? Slow down the bike? No, I don't know what happened there. This is the shiny Manaphy we RNG'd at the start of the stream. We had to generate the egg on Diamond using Platinum's trainer ID and secret ID, and then... Oh, the egg's ready. And then we had to trade it over to Platinum and hatch it here, because if we hatched it on Diamond, it would never be shiny. Because the way that the Manaphy egg works is it's shiny locked on the save file that it is generated on. But if you trade it over to a different save file with a different trainer ID and a different secret ID, then it can hatch shiny. So that's why we needed to generate it on one game and trade it over to the other. But I had a non-shiny Manaphy also in Diamond that we're using that one to try to breed a shiny Phione. But yeah. Wow. Anywho. Egg generated. I did save. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Hopefully, this thing is finally shiny. Because I'm tired of hatching this egg over and over again. Especially since I'm being prissy and I want to have it, have the same hatch location as the Manaphy. Jeez. Ooh. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and open PokeMMO back up while we hatch this egg, because this is going to take a while. This Phione egg is not a quick hatch, even with Flame Body. So we'll go ahead and get this opened back up. Do some shiny hunting for Ralts in this while we hatch this egg, because it's going to take forever. I was really not expecting Phione to take this long. Hopefully we can have some other blue and orange shiny luck playing this game and get a little shiny Ralts. That would be crazy hype. Mm-hmm. Which, once I can get the egg RNG down solid in diamond or platinum, because I assume it's like 99% the same for platinum, just a different calibrated delay, then I could do egg RNG in these games, and just, like, trade the things over to Heart Gold, Soul Silver, while I'm, like, waiting to be able to actually do other stuff in Soul Silver. Something else in that too before it's too late. Yeah, no, actually, do like. Should not have taken green, I should have just flown. Okay, that's not happening. I was trying to get over to the Daisy in Soul Silver to do the, like, daily massage thing, but I think that you have a really short window that you can actually, like, do that. I think my time is about up. Pretty sure it's only from 3 to 4, and it's now 4. Yep. Eggs ready, hold on. Yep, I literally missed it by like 1 minute. Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay, I'm actually losing my mind. I confirmed for a fact that I hit the correct one. It's the old one, so I did still have the old one up. Like, what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess Fiona's gonna have to wait, because I'm losing my mind. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing wrong here, and I'm just too frustrated to figure it out, honestly. This one will just have to wait until I can do RNG and Soul Silver again without ruining the time. When I don't need to worry about the time. Because you're kidding me. In this small time it took me to walk from you to here. Go away, I don't want it. No idea what's going on, but that's enough of that for the day. Because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'll need to actually maybe watch the entire video and not just bits and pieces of it. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and it's pissing me off. I guess we're wrapping up with just the one here today, because I'm also getting hungry, so I think I'm a little hangry. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up and go get a snack and figure out what exactly I'm doing wrong. And maybe we can do this again on Monday, Or, I don't know, maybe we'll probably just play something else. Maybe I'll probably just try to figure it out over the weekend or something. Either way, hope you all enjoyed seeing the Manaphy at the very least. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, share with a friend, all that jazz. Follow if you watched on Twitch, check out the TikTok, all that stuff. But, yeah, I don't know what I was doing wrong, and it's getting real irritating, so I guess I'm gonna need to go figure out what I kept messing up on. But, yeah, I don't know. Either way,